All right, hey there class. I have made this video just to briefly explain this assignment that I sent you yesterday. Let's just go over some of the basics and just kind of the beginning for you. Again, this is something you can work at your own time. I would like you to have to work a little bit each week, so don't just do it all in one day. Spread it out. But again, you can work when you have time. You can do more sometimes and less others. This is something I want you to find music that you like, but use some of these guidelines to help you explore it a little bit. Like I said, you've seen in social media, there's like the 30-day song challenges, and people choose a song each day. This is kind of like that, except for I want you to look a little bit more deeply at these songs and some of the aspects of them. If you have any questions, let me know. Today, I just want to go over the first three here and give you some examples of what you can do. Now, the first one is vocal harmony. I want you to find a song that shows vocalists or the singers using harmony in the song at some point. A lot of times we hear that, we don't even recognize it. This can be a popular song. This is a choir is really easy because the entire thing, there's so many harmonies. But I want you to really pick out the harmony and explain why you like it, what makes it effective. If you don't necessarily know the exact, say, oh, they're singing in thirds, or they're on this note and this note, that's okay. I want you to do as much as you can to really dig into it and think about it. One example of vocal harmony is a classic song I'm sure you've heard, Simon and Garfunkel, Sound of Silence.
That voices never share, and no one dare disturb the sound of silence. Fool, said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you.
All right, so that is a two-part harmony. That is definitely an example of this, and they did a lot of harmonies. So you can find it in popular music. You can find it in the music that you listen to. But I do want you to really think about it and identify those things. For example, with that song, I love the two-part harmony. They blend nicely. Their voices sound great. However, the dynamics that they add with both voices as well, and that's actually the next one, is what I really love about it. You'll see there's much more power behind some lines, and they tone it back for other ones. You can hear the tone and the emotion. Dynamics, again, we've talked about this. It is the variety of intensity in the volume of the music, right? I really want you to think about that, because when you understand dynamics, that's how you can take performing a song in just a normal mediocre way, and then kind of bump it up a notch to make it that much more engaging and professional and mature. There are many examples of dynamics, and this can be vocally, this can be in the instrumentation, this can be basically any song is using dynamics, and you need to be conscious of that. And like I said in that last song we just watched, another example, this is a choral song by a composer, Cenk Runestad. It is a beautiful piece. Here is another great example of dynamics. This is a choral piece by the composer Jake Runestad. It is about Beethoven. Now, you may have heard Beethoven. He started to experience deafness throughout his life. And this is about some letters that he wrote about that experience being a composer and a musician, and having that be the main way that you express yourself, but then also losing that ability to hear the music. There was a poem, and then this piece of music is called "A Silence Haunts Me." Now, keep that in mind. A lot of this text, or at least it's, if not directly from, is inspired from these letters and that idea. And the dynamics need to fit and match the lyrics and the feeling and emotion of that song. Okay, so that is an example of dynamics. You can see how it comes in very harsh with the piano at the beginning, and it kind of builds with intensity as the words and the idea and that emotion also build. Towards the end of the song, it actually comes back down and he comes to this realization that he will just keep moving forward, and that he will continue to make music and all will be well. And that's actually, let's see here, that's what they keep saying, be well, and it kind of drifts off. Again, with the dynamics, this is much softer. When you feel well or at peace or calm, the dynamics should match that, right? And that is the idea of it. So find a song that works with. It does not have to be a choral piece. It can be anything. But the next one on the list is picking a choral piece or a piece of music that is sung by a choir and analyze what you like about it. I want you to think about choirs a little bit differently. It doesn't necessarily have to be this classical choir or these things that you normally wouldn't listen to. For example, at the beginning of this online learning, I sent you guys, I think that first week, this video of Coldplay and this choir singing. That is an example of a piece with a choir. I would accept something like that. If it is a choir singing a song, I want you to do that. So find something that you're interested in. It could be a choir singing a song that you really love or with artists that you like. I want you to have fun with this. The idea of this assignment is to pick out these little aspects of the music that you listen to get a better understanding of why you like that and what makes up you as a musician. After doing this, we'll be able to understand what kind of music we would want to create ourselves or be a part of or share. And then we'll be able to explore other things that we haven't thought of before. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. If you need help finding pieces of music, then do that as well. When you are writing these responses, like I said, I just want at least 3 sentences, but please give me some substance. Don't just say, I really like this song is good, it uses vocal harmony. Say, I chose this song, and the closer I looked at it, I realized that there were some great 3-part harmonies here in the chorus. I like how they work together and it shows the unity in the message. Or I want you to put some thought into it. Don't stress about it though. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, this is due May 8th, and then we will do kind of a recap of that next week. So please just reach out, and I hope you guys are doing great.